Broke dropouts are making millions this year in 2026 using this ingenious 4-step productivity maximization procedure. This very simple yet very potent 4-step productivity breakthrough is what every rich influencer has ingrained in their lifestyles, whilst they deceitfully send you down pointless, meaningless paths just to fund their own personal aesthetic lifestyle. Now keep watching and we'll see what they've really been doing to be able to go on these $50,000 shopping sprees. It's time to peel the layers back. When we see people blowing millions of dollars living that aesthetic lifestyle which we so internally crave, we really ask ourselves, how do they do this really? Because when we follow what they preach, either it's just completely irrelevant for our situation, or it just doesn't fucking work out. Like, oh my enough. Me and you aren't just going to sit dumbfounded and manipulated by their little games. I peeled back their reality. I put their words on mute and solely noted what it is they're doing. And I'll tell you this, the people with high hopes for this year, 2026, you're gonna fucking love and hate this. The truth is, well, you've already been told the truth before. There aren't many magical buttons you can just press, but that doesn't mean there's none. Here's the 4 actual timeless ones you can press to finally break through this stagnant phase of your life and steal that aesthetic, that dream life for your very self. It will authentically pivot your whole year, 2026, and the rest of your life towards immense success. So there's going to be 4 checkpoints that we will work with. First, you need to write out all the actions you want to complete in 1 week. Then you write out the daily habits you need to perform to hit that quota. But listen very, very closely. When we write things out on paper, they seem incredibly easier than they actually are to commit to. So initially, I want you to do this. Make a very, very light schedule. Make it so that, yes, it does feel like you are committing to a schedule, a purpose, but it isn't fucking gut-wrenching. Initially, you want to start with at least 3 to 4 hours of free time every single day. Then you can gradually decrease that free time. But to make sure the habits in your schedule really feel connected with who you are, really feel deep rooted with you, they really click with you, you have to make sure they are something that you or someone you internally desire to become would do. If the actions and the habits in your schedule oppose who you truly, deeply desire to become, then you'll never stick to them. You can't. It's like getting upset at a cheetah for not flying fast enough, not knowing it's the fastest animal on land. So you need to find out who you truly internally are. You need to find where your gold mine is, and you need to mine that motherfucker like a machine. And the best thing is, when you know who you are, where your gold mine is, and what you internally want, then you can logically reapproach your cravings. Let's say you are a salesman and you have a craving to just sit and watch TV for an hour. If you sit back and overview this craving logically, keeping in mind who you are and who you want to become, so maybe your problem is that you want a break from the stress in your work. Maybe you should go for a walk, get a nice cup of coffee at a cozy shack-style cafe. Let the cat crawl into your lap and talk to the grandma as she makes your coffee with that warm, beautiful smile on her face. Now, when we talk about how to have not only a terrible 2026, but a terrible rest of your life, and trust me, you wouldn't want to let this slip on your radar, press the like and subscribe button so you do get the video and your suggestions next Thursday. But you have people you care about, right? Now, out of those people, which ones do you think just rely on spurs of motivation? Don't let them have a bad year, man. Picture both of you or all of you winning together, but you can't because they rely on spurs of motivation. Help them out. Send this video. Much love. Till next Thursday.